Welcome to a 2-day 1-night voyage on Emperor Cruise. We just arrived at the Lux Cruise waiting lounge after a 2.5-hour transfer from Hanoi. Please keep in mind that the transfer fee is not included in the cruise package, so you have to book it separately. You can choose a shuttle bus option like us for $20 one way, or you can choose for a private option if you're going with family or on a honeymoon. We are sitting inside the lounge with coffee and tea to unwind. The check-in process is really quick. They just ask for your name, and if you have any food allergies, please let them know. They will make sure you are taken care of. Okay, so now we just have to wait for about 15 minutes before boarding the cruise. As soon as we step on the cruise, the staff welcome us with drinks and towels to wipe our face. And now, let's check out this cruise.
Our Emperor Cruise was inspired by the luxury and the royal lifestyle of the last emperor in the Nguyen dynasty, the King Bao Dai.
At the heart of the second deck is Mekong Lounge, named after the birthplace of Empress Nam Phương, the first wife of Bao Dai, including the Bao Dai Library, a cozy reading spot with books about the Nguyen dynasty. You will also find a piano and guitar, a small fitness center with bay views, but only 2 treadmills, and a tiny kids' corner. Upstairs, the Lux Gallery showcases paintings by painter Phạm Lực, capturing Halong's daily life in the 1960s. Right behind it is the Panorama restaurant, offering sweeping views.
Our cruise only has 10 cabins, and all the cabins was named by the destinations that the king has his building for relaxing, for entertaining.
We are staying in one of the state suites designed in classic Indochina style, with warm tones, vintage photos, and wooden floors, blending with modern comfort. So we are staying in the state suites, and as you can see, we have a twin bed. If you want, you can also request for an extra bed. And we also have a TV here, but I probably won't use it because the Wi-Fi connection is very bad at sea. We also have a very classy sofa corner. If you prefer dining in your suite, just call the room service and they will serve you right here. They also provide traditional costume for guests to try on. Our stay suite is on the first deck, and it comes with a private balcony, about 7 square meters. But with the same suite on the second deck, you will have a private terrace on your own, plenty of room to stretch your legs and enjoy the views. Finally, we have a marble bathroom, paired with brass faucets, with fully stocked toiletries. It features a walk-in shower and a big jacuzzi bathtub right here. Every suite has one of these private jacuzzi with bay view, which I think is a big plus point. It's 12:30 p.m. and we're heading to the Genting Palace Royal Restaurant, named after the historic Genting Palace, where the emperors once held royal banquets and welcomed foreign envoys on grand occasions. As you can see, this restaurant is designed in a gorgeous East meets West royal style. From the furniture and tableware to the paintings on the walls, the vases, and even the curtains, really feels like you're dining in a palace. Instead of the usual buffet like most cruises, lunch here is a set menu with a focus on authentic Vietnamese cuisine. We started with a bowl of blood clam and Malabar spinach soup. It was refreshing, but the clam isn't really my thing. And then we have the full spread: oysters, prawns, squid, stir-fried beef, veggies, sour clam soup, and a bowl of rice, like a cozy home-cooked meal. We finish off with a light and healthy sweet soup for our dessert. Nothing too fancy, but overall a simple, satisfying, and well-balanced lunch. It's 2:30 and we are heading out to the first activities of the day 1. Quick tips for you: make sure to wear comfortable clothes and sandals or waterproof shoes, because we'll be doing quite a lot of walking and go kayaking. If it's sunny, make sure to wear a hat, and I also recommend some phone pouches like this, so you will not get your phone wet, and you're ready to go. Our first stop is Cung Cave. In English, it's called the Cave of Maize. We have to climb for about 70 steps, which is about 20 meters above the sea level, to get to the cave. This cave is believed to be over 10,000 years old. It's not a huge cave, only about 100 meters deep, but it's packed with charm.
The limestone start from the roof and hang down here. We call this is stalagmite. And limestone grow up from the floor. We call it is stalagmite. To grow about 1 centimeter like this, they need more than 1,000 to million years. Of course, when Sunday they go up and go down like this. One day when we meet together, we and become together and see that.
The cave entrance and exit is very narrow. You need to bend down and watch your step and your head. If you got any back or knee issues, it might be better to wait outside. But if you do go in, there's a sweet reward waiting. After a short climb, you will reach a stunning little hidden lake tucked right behind the cave. Super peaceful and photo-worthy. Next up, we stopped by Tung Sou Pearl Farm, one of the few places in the bay where pearls are actually cultivated. We got to see how they harvest and sort the pearls. Pretty cool if you're into nature and local crafts. But the main reason we're here is for kayaking. This was actually my first time, and turns out it's way easier than I expected. Our second activity today is kayaking. The weather is a bit hot and sunny, but it's still a very interesting activity for you to try when you go to Halong Bay. What I love most about this activity is the location. They brought us to this quiet, hidden spot surrounded by limestone mountains, so we could paddle around in peace. No crowds, no trash, just pure nature. Back on the cruise, we had a quick rest before heading up to the sun deck for a lovely tea break. They serve 4 kinds of canapes, along with tea and coffee. You can see the view behind me, right? So relaxing. I feel like sitting here on the sun deck, enjoy the view with some snacks like this. Nothing can beat this. It's 7 p.m. now and we are having a set menu dinner, and I'm so excited to try it. We're gonna have a Vietnamese and a bit of Western style dinner, starting with tom yum soup, and they serve it in a bowl on top of a candle to keep it warm. It has a nice cake of spice, just enough for me. But if you're not into spicy, they can swap it for pumpkin soup instead. Next up was the smoked duck breast salad, and honestly, this was my favorite. The smoky flavor mixed with tangy dressing is amazing. For the main course, we had Halong style squid cake and ribeye steak. The plating was quite basic and nothing too special. The squid cake on its own felt a bit plain, but that dipping sauce really brought it to life. As for the steak, we went with medium well, but it turned out a bit too chewy and dry. Maybe it would have been better if we'd gone with medium instead. We wrapped up with flan cake and sugar pearls, a bit on the sweet side for me, but just enough to end the dinner. After dinner, we hung around to try a bit of squid fishing, but unlucky for us, it's not squid season yet. So we found a cozy spot on the sun deck and just sat back to enjoy the peaceful night before calling it a day. Hey guys, it's 6:30 p.m. now. We're supposed to join the Vietnam class on the sun deck, but I wake up late, so we will join the breakfast now. This is my breakfast. We have a bowl of cereal and some bread because later we have to go to Luon Cave, so I decided to eat just a light breakfast like this. After breakfast, we took a tender to Luon Cave, one of Halong Bay's most famous wet caves. You can either go by bamboo boat or kayak. Since I kayaked yesterday, I went with a boat this time. The cave is about 100 meters long, with limestone cliffs and hanging stalactites right above your head. The weather was perfect today, but if the tide's too high, the spot might not be available. On the other side of the cave is a stunning hidden lagoon surrounded by mountains. If you're lucky, you might spot some monkeys, like we did. Just keep in mind that cruise lines don't encourage feeding them. As you can see, it was a bit crowded today. If you're kayaking, make sure to stay far from the bigger boats to avoid pumping or capsizing. And definitely wear a hat. The sun can be strong out here. And that was the last activity, so we headed back to the cruise for lunch while sailing back to the port. Normally it's a set menu, but if there are fewer than 10 guests, you get to order a la carte, which means you can pick whatever you like from the menu. I already had breakfast not long ago, so I keep it light with a bowl of pho, some fried rice, and a fruit salad. And that wraps up our journey, and here's my overall take on Emperor Cruise. What really stands out for me is the boutique 5-star design with consistent theme inspired by Vietnamese last royal dynasties, perfect for history and culture lovers. But since it launched in 2017, some areas feel a bit dated and entertainment facilities are limited compared to newer cruise. The cabins are spacious with private balconies and jacuzzi bathtubs from the signature suite upward. Still, the entry-level suite lacks balcony and only has a regular tub, but with just 10 cabins on board, it's quiet and private, great for those who love slow travel. I'll give it a solid 9. The food focuses on authentic Vietnamese flavors. Just note that Western or fusion dishes are not their strength, so it might not feel fully 5-star. And the itinerary takes us to secluded, less crowded spots for a more intimate experience without feeling rushed. Also, there aren't many onboard activities, so it's pretty quiet and slow for some. The staff are super friendly and attentive. But yes, this cruise is definitely pricey. But when you are treated like royalty and get to enjoy a peaceful, well-curated journey, don't you think it's worth it? And with all that above, I'll give this cruise an 8.7 out of 10. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are planning your own getaway, be sure to book through BestPrice Travel. You can check out the link in the description box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel content. Thanks for tagging along, and I'll see you in the next video.